Hi guys, welcome to 365 days, 365 concepts. The concept that we're going to understand today is short sale. Now, what do you mean by short sale? Let's take an example. Let's say we are talking about the stock of Reliance. Okay, sir. There is existing Mr. X who currently owns the stock of Reliance. And his point of view is long term. That means he doesn't care about the short term price movement. He thinks that the stock of Reliance is very good and is only going to rise in price in the longer term 15 20 years. So his vision is 15 20 years. He doesn't have a short term vision and he is the owner of the stock. So, okay, sir, we understand this fact. Then there is Mr. Y who doesn't own the stock or has anything to do with the stock but has a point of view on the stock of Reliance. He thinks that in the shorter term, the prices of crude oil is going to fall. Now, since Reliance has one of its business, which is Reliance Petroleum, which is involved in crude oil, ultimately will also be affected. If the price of crude oil goes up, its business will go down. Essentially, that will cause, if the business goes down, essentially it will cause the stock price to also fall down. Okay, sir, we understand. So, what is his point of view, sir? The stock of Reliance is going to fall in price, is going to fall in the market price. Okay, sir, we understand this fact. Now, how does Y benefit from this? That's what the entire point is. How does Y benefit from this? Okay, Y thinks that okay, what I can do is the step one that he will do is he can borrow the stock and sell it. Okay, sir, borrow the stock. Okay, we get it. How would that operate? Let's say, for example, let's say, for example, he borrows 1,000 shares of Reliance. He has borrowed 1,000 shares from Reliance. What has he done, sir? He has borrowed 1,000 shares of Reliance. And currently the market price is rupees 1,000 per share. So how much is he going to get, sir? He's going to get rupees 10 lakh when he borrows the stock and he sells it in the market. When he borrows the stock and he sells it in the market. So let's imagine a wallet of Mr. Y. Sir, in the wallet, rupees 10 lakh has been credited. That means rupees 10 lakh has been put in his wallet. Okay, sir, we understand this fact. Now, there are two possibilities, sir. But before we discuss possibilities, we'll have to understand this fact that, sir, he has borrowed 1,000 shares. So he has to return 1,000 shares. That is also very important. Sir, he will have to return those 1,000 shares. Okay, sir, we also understand that fact. That means tomorrow he will have to go in the market, buy 1,000 shares, and then return it. That is what will happen. Sir, how are you borrowing it? How are you returning it? All of that mechanism I will explain. First, understand what is he trying to do. Sir, what is he going to do? Sir, he's going to borrow 1,000 shares and he's going to sell it. But ultimately, he has to return the shares that he has borrowed. That means tomorrow he will have to go in the market and buy the shares. Sir, there are two possibilities, sir. Either the share can go up in price. From 1,000, it can go up, or from 1,000, it can go down. Sir, from 1,000, if it falls down, can I say his point of view will actually prove to be correct? But let us discuss both the scenarios. Sir, actually, the stock price falls down. The stock price actually falls down and it goes to rupees 800. How many shares he has to return? 1,000. That means he'll have to buy 1,000 shares from the market for rupees 800 each. That means he will get 1,000 shares of rupees 800. That means he will spend how much? Sir, rupees 8 lakhs is what he will spend. Now, imagine his wallet. He will have to return rupees 8 lakhs. That means he will have how much? Rupees 2 lakhs in his wallet left. That means he will profit if his point of view is right. I hope you guys understand this. But sir, it can also go either ways. Sir, what do you mean by that? Tomorrow, what if the price actually goes up? What if the price actually goes to 1,200? Okay, sir. That means he will have to spend how much from his own pocket? He will have to spend rupees 12 lakhs from his own pocket. That means ultimately his loss will be how much? It will be, sorry, yes, it will be minus 2 lakhs, right? That is what his loss will be. So, sir, the point being that he will profit if the stock price falls down, but he will make a loss if the stock price goes up. Okay, sir, we understand this fact. Now I'm going to write a conclusion here and tell me, do you guys agree with this or not? Sir, here his losses, sir, here his losses can be unlimited. Okay, sir. How? You tell me, when is he making a loss when the stock price is going up? And you tell me, is there a cap or is there a limit as to how much the stock price can rise? No, sir. It can go to 1200, 1600, 2000, 3000, 5000. It can go to any amount. Of course, 3000, 5000 is very far fetched. But I hope you guys understand the losses are not defined. And whenever something is not defined, we call it unlimited. That's why losses are unlimited. Okay, sir, we understand this fact as well. That is entire, this entire concept is called as what, sir? Short selling. This entire concept is called as what, sir? Short selling. Y was able to profit from his view that if the stock price falls, he will earn a profit, and we have already seen that. And he was able to achieve that how? Sir, by borrowing the stock and selling it. Okay, sir. Sir, how is he going to borrow the stock, sir? He will actually go to a broker and tell him, listen, I want to borrow the stock. What will the broker do? The broker will find people like Mr. X and tell them, listen, anyway, you have a long term vision. Anyway, you have a long term vision. Okay, so you don't want to sell the stock, but you have the stock lying in your demat account. Do you want to earn some extra money? Mr. X says, okay, yes, why not? So Mr. X will give the stock to broker, and the broker will ultimately lend the stock to whom? To Mr. Y. So, sir, what is for X in it? Obviously, X will earn a certain fees for this transaction. And ultimately, when you return the stock, you will return it to the broker, and the broker will return it back to Mr. X. And obviously, Mr. Y will not be able to do this transaction for free. He will have to pay a certain fees. And broker will keep a certain amount out of that and pay the fees to Mr. X. Now, the entire concept functions a little differently, but for understanding, for a basic understanding, what I've told you guys is enough. All right. That is what short selling is. So a short seller is a person who simultaneously borrows and then sells the securities through a broker. And he must return the securities at the request of the lender or when the short sell is closed out. Sir, ultimately he profits from the fall in price. I hope you guys have understood the concept. Thank you so much for showing all the love. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you guys have any doubts, please put in the comment section. We will be happy to answer them. Thank you so much, and bye bye.